What's happening, YouTube? Hey, told you I'm gonna keep some different content coming. I did a little story action. Hey, what do you want me to talk about besides hunting and fitness, man? So a couple people ask, man, why cheating, man? Why do we cheat? You know, so we gonna have a men's perspective and a woman's perspective. I'm sure it's gonna be fucking different. What we gonna see though, man? So oh shit, she fucking cheated. Started. Oh shit.
Sorry.
You gotta take
You
little. You gotta inhale little puffs.
So let me ask you all this. Let me ask you all this. This is open dialogue. Who's been cheated on? You never been cheated on?
You would.
So tell me this. First off, this is introduce everybody.
My name is Trey D. You know, follow me on IG, Holyhandz.
My name is Kiki. Oh, you can follow me at Marquita J Approved. Marquita with a K. Hey, y'all, I'm Chaz. I'm on Instagram, Trainprettywithchas with an S. Do not put a Z by my name.
Tracy, Body Trace Fit on IG, Body Trace Fit on Facebook. I just started that one up.
So we're gonna keep this over here because you ain't never been done wrong for a second. We're gonna come back to you. Tell me, first off, what happened?
I don't know. I'm different. So I'm not the type of female that's like, I just believe that we take full responsibility for everything. I believe that it was lack of communication. So when someone cheats and when they do something, it's because they're lacking something inside of their relationship.
That's right.
I'm clear on that. The problem is if I don't know that you're lacking, I can't fix it. So the reason why he cheated was because he was lacking something inside of our union, but nothing was ever expressed to me. So I didn't even get a chance to fix whatever the problem. Maybe she made him feel in a way that I didn't. I had just started a business. I was very focused on that. So everything that I was doing was taking full focus. So maybe he felt left out. Like I can only guess. I asked why so many times. I just wanted to know for myself because he didn't want to break up after it. He still wanted to be in a relationship, but I wasn't done initially. But yeah.
You're saying that he cheated because he was lacking something. Okay. What about you?
Which time? So my last relationship, I'm not gonna talk about my present, but my last relationship, I really don't know. I was young and I was with him for 6 years. He cheated on me 3 of those 6 years. The thing is, I knew he cheated, but I didn't want to leave. Like, I followed him to the girl's house. Like, I didn't know. You get clingy when you're young. So that's what I wanted. Like, I wanted him to be by my side the whole time. And maybe that was too much for him, but he never said anything.
So you're saying basically he lacked something in the relationship?
I'll never know because he never told me. I did do the digging. I went through cell phones. You feel and you know when something is wrong or when something is off, especially when you've been with somebody for that long. You know when something is off. So when I felt that, I'm like, okay, well, let me go through the phone. But remember, I was young. Like, I didn't know going through phones back then was a thing. I just went through it. And of course, there's someone under a man's name, but it's a female going back and forth. And I'm like, what? Like, I don't understand what this means. Like, right. Initially, I was like, this can't be right, you know? And then you just start doing, and my best friend, she's such an investigator. She's like, well, go get in the car and follow him. That's what I did. Like, I followed him, watched him walk into her house, like everything.
So I wanted to ask y'all that first just to see what y'all was gonna say. And Trey, you from a very promiscuous person too, and he was too. I see that women, and this is true, sometimes men cheat because we are lacking something. But that ain't really the base of why we cheat. And I see the women always blame themselves when a man cheats. I just seen that by asking all those questions. That's what I wanted to see. It ain't your fault a lot of the time. I'm gonna tell you why. this shit is like me. I think it got to be for a man not to be cheating. I think it got to be embedded in him as a young age. He got to see an example of what and what not to do. Me personally, I grew up without a father. I had no father, and basically my environment raised me. Like me growing up, if you wasn't smashing a bunch of chicks, you was lame. If you weren't hitting everybody, you was getting talked about. So you kind of got peer pressure into that, and it becomes you in a way. You know, it's like this is what you've been doing your whole life. If you're not doing it, you're not cool. And at that age, you want to fit in. So I think it starts like at a very young age that y'all don't even know about that. I think it's embedded.
My ex mother and father were cheaters at some point. So he just thought that's what you're doing, and the person stick with you until me. I'm different. Like, you cheated. They say, like, he was really shocked. Like, people cheat, and I said sorry. Like, what's wrong with her? He was crazy, but yeah.
Like, if you set some rules, like in the beginning, like, oh, I'm leaving. Once you cheat, I'm out of here. Most likely, you're gonna be like, oh, she's serious. Like, this is a lesson. This is a lesson.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't even have a.
No.
Yeah, if you set the standards in the beginning,
and you tell them if you cheat, I'm gonna leave you.
Nope.
You have to say that to somebody.
You gotta know, because most dudes, like you said, like your man, your ex, he seen it. Like, oh, they still together. Why mom cheated and dad cheated? So he just got it in his mind, like, oh, I cheated on you. We still gonna be cool. But if you set them standards, like,
Nope.
Nope. I promise. And it's all about if he really care about you. Now that's the.
I don't think that's that either.
Because like this, if there's certain women that can change a man, I promise you. Yeah. Now if he care about you and you set them rules, he'll be like, damn, I really love her.
Nope. Let's go into the present real quick. Let me go into the present.
Oh, okay,
real quick.
Go ahead.
All right. Let me say this. My husband, was not. His parents didn't cheat, and he cheated. I set standards. You know, I was that. If you cheat, I'm going to leave. If you do this, don't lie to me. You don't have, and I said that way before we even thought about marriage. You ain't gotta lie to me. There's no point. Don't lie. I'm going to catch you in that lie. There's no point of doing all that. So his parents weren't cheaters. He was following other people, thinking he's that same age as he once was, and doing all those things. So you thought you could get away with it, and you got caught.
With marriage, it's an oath to God and the woman. So
Absolutely.
If you don't got if he ain't had no relationship with his, God, then that's serious. Cause like you playing with something deep about marriage.
Absolutely.
So he was wrong on that behalf, but he gotta have the mindset that he's done playing, chasing, because that's what we do. Most men do. We hunt. If you living in a hood or you was raised by a single parent and single mother, and you watched, like, because we all men love women and know how to take care of a woman. On God, because the first person who we love is our mother. But we grow up and start seeing the real world like, oh, you like negative equals positive. You understand what I'm saying? When you young and you finally get your heart broke, now you like, I'm a savage. Like, cause you was nice. You bought flowers, you said good morning, all that nice stuff. And most women, no disrespect, they probably ain't seen a good man. So some women get scared like, oh, this is different. I never seen that. I don't want that. So most women go negative. Cause you can, no disrespect. No, don't jump on me. Most black women's first baby daddy be the knucklehead. On God, I promise you. There's somebody that you didn't went through, that you was like, oh, he's cute, or he had a lot of money, blase skip, but he wasn't really a good fit, like husband or a good father for your child.
As far as the cheating is concerned, like I'm sorry, y'all, but I've said this before, but I do think that all men cheat. I think that. It's sad to say that I expect it. I'm not gonna look for it though. So I was already clear that if my husband ever cheated, though we've had a conversation, if standards were set, just to answer your question, like that's not something that I would tolerate, and I wasn't on it. And if you do it, just you at your own risk. So with that being said, I didn't leave because he just went and fucked the bitch. That's not where I live. I would have stayed. If you just fucked the bitch, he had a whole ass girlfriend. That's completely different than somebody just going out and fucking somebody. That's different. Way different. That's way different.
It's no levels. Like, you treating her the same way you treating your wife. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. And then the most time the side chick don't look good as the man.
Oh no, she knows what she no.
Yeah, but I was gonna say the problem is the females that we dealing with, the era where they coming from, they don't care.
Absolutely.
And side bitch is the new end.
Yes.
Side bitch. So where we having a problem is because you side bitches, you hoes is really fucking up the game for people that have standards about themselves. Because the men that may be trying, or the men that never really had a problem, you get a bitch that slide up and it's whoop de whoop, and I ain't gotta tell your wife, your girl, nobody. I still smile in her face and keep it moving. That's what we having a problem at today, because a real woman should be like, what, nigga? Regardless of the fact whether she's sitting here talking to her here, a real woman should be like, you got a yo cotton picking man. Like, you got your woman at home. You got a real, but we not dealing with the era we dealing right now. These are not women, and it's unfortunate because of how they were brought up. So I'm gonna say, because we went through and we said who has not been. I'm gonna tell you my situation. I grew up in a household with the mother and the father. Our household we had the standard of what mother and father was, what marriage was, what hard work was, what's raising siblings, all of the above. So me growing up and dating, fuck what y'all saying standards, like setting it with the nigga. I already had in my head, like, okay, I know what a husband, a father figure, all of the above should be. So no, I'm not dating your ass. My father raised me to be, sometimes I may be too strong-headed, but my father raised me out. A man can't ever say, like, I don't need shit from a man. I mean, I don't, like, for real, I will be content without a man. Like, I can do everything. And I always went into, I can do everything that you think you could do for me. I can do it for myself. But I thank my father for that, because he set the boundaries, set the standards. You don't need a man for anything. You have to learn how to, for one, make yourself happy before the next person can. So instilling that into a young woman or young man at a young age is great. So therefore, they are comfortable with themselves, to know their worth, to know their value. So when they're going into something, and even though we say, yeah, we're young, so it's like, oh, we can play the games, we're young, whatever. My little boyfriend, yeah, he got 5 other girlfriends, whatever the case may be, that's fine. When we're younger, we make dumber choices. We're not as smart. We're not just thinking about that road. But at the same time, we're going to, from the young teenage years to going to the mid-teenage to adulthood, you still, as me, as a person, I'm not going into anything that I'm going to have to worry about. Because I'm going to tell you off that I was raised as a certain way, my daddy showed me, but at the same, I'm not taking shit. It's just not happening. So, me going into every relationship that I went in, and any of them, how they ended, we were friends when we ended. It wasn't no, oh, nigga, you did what? Because I'm telling you, I wouldn't be sitting here right now, because it's not happening. Like, it's just, I wasn't raised like that. No tolerance for the bullshit. Like, it's just not happening. But going into it, I went into everything with, like, okay, do you have fucking standards for yourself? Because that's where it's stands. If you don't have standards for yourself, no, you can't fucking date me. Like, because it's going to be like the fact that, like, how you said, how could you put the wife and the girlfriend on the same pedestal? It's just like, yo, that's the lowest of the lowest. To me, to uphold me here, but then you go get another bitch and you're treating her like me, that's the game all the way. Like, fucked up, your head fucked up. Like, that's the ultimate disrespect to me. Because you can't, no, don't smile in my face. Nigga, don't do what we do. And then, damn, wait a minute. Like, that shit serious, how exchanging spirits and that sleeping a bit, all that shit is fucking serious. That's why I say I ain't got no tolerance for the shit, because, nigga, I'm not trying to share the same soul with the bitch you just left out of her house with. So that right there, that goes to a whole nother level. So I'm not trying to go there. So if that's how you feel that you want to
We good. Nigga, we friends. I got a whole bunch of motherfucking friends. That's what I got. We friends, and I ain't even got to worry about the shit. But again, I thank God that's how I was brought up. I had that instilled in me. So therefore I can say yes. And I literally, everybody I've ever dated, what up? What's up? Keep on moving. Cause it ain't even gotta be, cause if that was your thought, we good. Go ahead about your business, I'm gonna go ahead about mine. So that's just how I looked at things. But it's still unfortunate the world we live in today, because the women, y'all make it too easy for the men to, hey, why I got to have one bitch when I can have 5 of y'all?
That's what be my, like, if you really want a solid relationship, you might have to date older, because everybody in your generation is off the hook. They don't, but I understand this, they seen roles change, and that's what the issue is. Men are not men anymore, and women became men. They became too masculine. Like, you gotta, I gotta grab a woman and shake her and be like, I'm the man. You gonna let me run this ship or not? And if she be like, I'm gonna test you out and let you leave.
It got a little deep. Let's get back to the topic.
Oh, yeah.
Shit got real deep. So I'm gonna ask Trey, and then I'm gonna talk. So tell us, Trey, in your previous, way back then, because we know you're happily married. Hey, I love you, wife. Why did you used to cheat?
I was bored. Like, I like the variety pack. You know, you got her, you get a little Asian, you got a Latin, you got a variety pack. Like I said, if you raised predominantly in the hood, predominantly single parent moms raising boys, and all the men is doing what? Chasing, hunting, having sex with a lot of women, and the women, like you said, they're a different breed of women. They don't mind being another body. They don't care. Because it's popularity. Oh, he got a name, he got a nice car. You know, I want to be his baby mama too. The trickle effect. I cheated, it was fun. It was something to do. I was getting off the thrill of even getting caught. Like, oh, I got caught. Oh, well. Time for another roster. Yeah, it was serious. Yeah, like, it was like, I didn't care. It would be off the hook. I did some grimy stuff. Like, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the reason why I cheat. See, I got so many reasons. I try not to make excuses, but I fell in love with the hunt of it. Like, not even the actual woman, was just the hunt of getting them and conquering and moving on to the next. It's weird, but you kind of fall in love with the actual hunt. You know how guys go out and they be like, I just want to see if I still got it. It's kind of like that. You get, I don't know, you just get used to the hunt. And me, you get bored, man. You know, you try to go to the next. You try to always try to stay having fun, and I don't know, this shit take over you, man. Shit is bad, man. But I think that's why I was just always bored. I would get bored real quick, and I just always wanted to hunt, man. It didn't matter. I had good women. I had a lot of good women, and fucked them all over. Like, bad. Yeah, man. Bad, man. I've done a lot of women bad. Like, and I think it stemmed from my upbringing. Like, I don't really have a relationship with my mom. Never really. Me and my mom probably told each other 4 times we love each other. Probably a hug twice. I'm not intimate, really. Not, you know, emotionally. I'm like emotionally cut off. So I think that played a lot to do with women. I didn't know how to treat women. And a lot of what I did was I would show love through monetary shit, buying shit, you know. So I don't know. I think it had a lot to do with my upbringing.
And what made you get bored? Like, why were you bored?
So back to the situation with my mom, I feel like I was running through women, searching for love that I never got from my mother through women, and I never could find what I always felt empty, and I would just drain. It's crazy because I would literally go through a relationship, drain this woman, looking for something that I don't know what the fuck I was looking for. And me, I don't know, probably like this year, I kind of sat down and realized what the fuck was wrong with me, you know. And I realized, man, I'm searching for love from my mother, but looking to get it through other places that I never could get it, because obviously that I'm not going to get that same type of love. So But shit's deep, man. Shit's deep. I think it's more than everybody say. Men think with their dick, or I think it's way deeper than that, man.
He got mad.
All right, guys. If you do decide you want to cheat, just you know, be alarmed. When that shit happened to you, it's gonna suck. Me personally, happened to me. I thought the motherfucking world was over. I couldn't eat for days. Shit, it's double standards when it comes to that shit. I'm gonna be honest. We think women can get. We do feel like women can get over it more. Cause why? Because it happens so much.
We're stronger.
Yeah, I do believe women are stronger. I do. I think women are stronger. I think women are stronger to deal with that shit. Me, I can't deal with it. Like it's like a man can cheat about 10 damn times. Once that woman cheat that one thing, it's over. It is completely done. And oh man, that shit was terrible. But just keep in mind, if you do, if it happened to you, it happened to you, Trey? It happened to you?
Yeah.
Ooh, did you cry? This up, you can see different perspectives. Why women feel like men cheat, and why we know why we have cheated. So, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm be coming with some more random shit, because I'm just random as fuck. Catch y'all later.